Starting with this video and for the remainder of this project, you guys will be looking at some older videos I made. I used to use a software package called Autodesk Inventor. It's very similar to SolidWorks. The tools just have different names and look a little different, but they work the same when you're assembling things. I'll put some text boxes in to show you the differences, and then I think you'll be okay as you continue going through this project. We're now ready to start building the main floor that will sit on top of these foundation walls. First item to place is in a folder called Main Floor. We'll be working out of here now. And find Sill Plate 1, Redwood. The sill plate is the very bottom piece that goes here right on the foundation wall. There's usually insulation put underneath it to help keep bugs and cold air out. It's made out of redwood. It could also be made out of pressure treated lumber, but it has to be something that is rot resistant. Let's assemble this by first right clicking on the sill plate and choose select other so that you select the bottom, and I'm going to constrain that to the top of this wall. Hit apply. Next I'm going to zoom in here and right click towards the back of this sill plate, select other so I can get that back face. I want to constrain that to the back of the foundation wall. And let's click flush and apply. Because remember, this house is going to have some bricks sitting here on this edge of the foundation wall. Last constraint, let's do this end to foundation wall like that and click OK. Next, let's put on this sill plate, which is slightly different. Go to place, sill plate 2, and constrain it. Obviously the sill plate is not going to go on this outside edge. We're going to have our porch sitting there. So in this case we can constrain it like this. Let's hit flush, apply that. We want the sill plate to sit like that. Next, when a sill plate is put on a foundation wall, the holes are drilled and then it's fastened down with a nut and a washer. We're going to do something a little different at this point that we haven't done yet. I'm going to close and save my assembly and start a new assembly. And place, I'm in the main floor folder, I'm going to place a copy of this washer, one copy of that, and place a copy of this nut. I'd like to constrain these together. We'll start by mating this to the washer and apply that. And then our second constraint will be center line to center line and apply that. Let's save this. Make sure you save it into your main floor folder, and let's call this nut and washer assembly. Click save. And now I can close that. And open my current foundation. If yours isn't saved exactly like mine, that's fine. Just make sure you save often. I've got two versions. This is my most current version. But now we can go to place and we can select that assembly. This is called a sub-assembly in Inventor. Let's put two copies here and two copies up here, and we'll constrain those the same way we did previously. We need the bottom of the washer to the top of the sill plate, and then we need the center of the anchor bolt and the center of this, a sub-assembly, and apply. Please do that to the remaining three nut and washer sub-assemblies.